Everybody, what we're going to do is we're going to film. We're just going to clean up the pit here, chop everything out, clean it all up, and then yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Well, that'd be a nice little intro, but we're going to put that on my brother's channel to get him back monetized. So, as you can see from this side, we want to clean up this side so we can get in here. Because we just cleared a pathway out so we can get in here, because it is pretty gnarly on this side. So look. This is pretty much what the whole building looked like. Heavy crap. Hadn't been cleaned in a long time. So we're gonna have to bomb that side out. Pretty heavy to get rid of that stuff, because 6% just doesn't get it. So we're gonna hit that pretty hard. Over there's pretty easy. But gonna have to hit those pretty hard. But we'll get in there, we'll do a little bit of time lapse, cleaning that up, and then we might even pressure wash that as a time lapse as well. Up here we had pretty big downpour last night. We got about 5 mils of rain, so it was good. It's all kind of cleared out for the next couple of days, and then we got a little bit more rain coming in for winter, which is a bit crazy. It's meant to be cold, no rain, but anyway. So we'll have a couple of videos, movies today, because we're gonna clean up. There's a real black wall in there. We're gonna clean that up and see how it goes. A lot of this is run from last night's rain off the top, so a lot of it's reactivated, so we should be able to just hit it, just pop that edge with a 9% and clean that off. I can't get up there to scrub it or anything like that, so we'll just do a quick little hit and get that off. But hey, there's a shovel in there. Oh, look. Free shovel, somebody left behind. So I've been wanting to get down in here. Every time I drive past this on the highway, every time I drive past that on the highway, it's pretty gnarly looking. So I'll get down in there and I can make a video cleaning that up for these guys, even though I could probably pop down their fence line and get in there. It's a bit unsafe to walk down there, but that's something I'll decide whether to do one day or do not. I can't clean up theirs because it's just there's nothing there, you can't see it. But from the highway, there's a barbed wire fence in there. But from the highway, that one's looking pretty bad. So if if I can jump that side, throw the hoses down and pull them down along there, well, we can clean that one up. But we got to finish our job first. Before we do the free stuff, we got to finish the paycheck. Okay, boys, don't forget, finish the paycheck first and then play around with the free stuff. So what we're going to do today is got a tiny little bit just over top of that awning. So we've got about 4 spots up the front that I'll show you that we've got to button up at the front there. There's another little one I see just on top of that awning. So we might just have to throw the ladder up and hit those with the turbo. Probably the best bet to get them. So we'll put the extension ladder out all the way, and you can't quite see it. Oh yeah. So you can just see those little black bits on top. They're the little steel girders. And you know, you can throw as much chemical up there as you want, but you're not always going to get everything. So we might just have to put the ladder up and just hit it with a bit of pressure. I didn't say that. We're not quoted. We're not quoted. Oop. The big garbage from mowing that shit down there. We're not quoted. I never said they were going to be perfect. I wasn't stating that I was going to clean on top of those hoods because they're flat. I would need a boom. So that was my extra when I quoted. If they wanted me to have a boom here, it'd be an extra $1,000 to drive through and hit all the tops properly. They didn't want to pay for the extra, so we stated that we get everything from the ground. But a couple of little ones like that you can see from the car park, so see from down there, or you can see from up there, I will hit and try and go a little bit extra because I don't want people to see them and crack the shits about them. But that's in the quote. You got to remember, it's in the quote. That's what you're doing for the money that you're outlaying. If you want to outlay more, I could have got the boom. I could have got all the caps right across this whole building. So that's the type of stuff that was the extra. I think I put an extra $2,000 on because it was $600 for the boom, which is my cost. Sometimes they cost more than that to get in. So that was a little 45-foot boom to go up there. You can't get a scissor in here, so you can't get a trailer mounted scissor because they cost you $350 for the weekend. You can't get one of them because it's not flat. If it was flat, you could get a scissor, go up 5-6 meters, smash it out. Probably take you a little bit longer with the scissor because you got to go up and down. Boom, perfect, especially for these areas. You can go up and you can swivel with a 45-footer. You can swivel 5 meters from one point. So you find a flat section, you can do 5.5 meters each way. So whether you drive down the middle or whatever. But that was an extra $2,500 because it'd take me probably an extra 4 to 5 hours to run through and just hit all that with water. So everything was done from the ground, so it was just extra chemical, a little bit extra rinsing, whatever. Okay, so let's have a look at these spots. So you got to remember, it was pretty overcast yesterday, so we didn't get a bite on the chemical. So we got just that little piece up there. We'll just smash that with a little 9%. So we'll put it in the gun and just go squirt, squirt. Hit that little capping just there. Everything else cleaned up here pretty good. We're going to pull the broom out and just broom these front edges just to see if that staining comes off. We'll drop a platform there and hit this one, the top of this awning and the top of that awning, just because you can just see it from the road here. Those ones over there, we might do the same thing. We just hit it quickly with that one over there. Come up really nice because it's in the sunlight, that one. That one over there, we'll probably hit that one, and that one with a turbo, and then be done with it. So we've got that little piece up there. We got 2 pieces down there. And then I noticed yesterday this one didn't come off, which was in the back. This come up really nice, really wide in here. So just the peak didn't come off. So we just spot clean it with a bit of 9 and then give it a quick rinse off. So there's a little peak just over there. So that's what we'll do. We're gonna come back with a broom and broom these windows off because there's some streaking coming down. So we're just gonna give them a water-fed broom that I got in the truck that I keep for these cases. Got a bit of wasp up there. So when the offsider gets here, we cleaned all that, we moved that. So there's another thing we put in the quote. We put in the quote, we're not furniture removalists. So it's in our quote, we're not furniture removers. We'll move small items, but it's stated in our quote, we'll move them once, we're not moving them back to the same spot. We move them out of our way. So we'll clean an area, which we did. We cleaned this side because all that was over here. So we'll clean and then we'll push it over there, but we do not move back to the original spot. So this old box that they'd neglected to cut up and put in the bin, we moved it out to clean behind it. We cleaned in front of it first, we moved it out, and then we pushed it back a little bit. But anyway, we cleaned behind it because I don't want them to throw that out next week and then there's a section there and then somebody call me. So stuff like that, like bins and stuff, same thing. We move them once, we clean in front of them, we move them. That's it, we don't put them back. Unless they're in front of a door, then we'll move them. But just stuff you gotta put in your quote, because you gotta refer them to the quote. Read the quote. This is what we're gonna do for that price. If you want to pay the top of the range, always give them a high-end price, especially when you're doing body corporates. Okay, guys, this is the if this is the only thing you learn in this video for the whole day, give them 3 prices. Right, we're going to pressure wash your concrete, but we're not going to treat it. Okay, we're going to pressure wash your concrete, we're going to treat it. What else can you do? We're going to pressure wash your concrete, and then we're going to do all the cornice and slab edges, which you're probably going to do anyway, but you can see where I'm going with this. So you got to work out what makes you different from the other guy, whether you send them 3 quotes, 3 individual quotes, and say, hey, this is my small package, this is my medium package, this is my big package. Or you just say, hey, this is my entry level, this is what we're going to do. But if you want to spend the extra $4,000, this is what we'll do. You can say, hey, we're not going to clean up that area, we're just going to do the car park, that's not included. Or you just do it for free. We're cleaning all the car parks, so we're cleaning all the bollards and everything like that. But you get the idea. There's always something. There's either bin or the footpaths out the front that you can quote extra on a job, or upsell as your premium that you're probably going to do for free anyway. But always find something that gives customers value. You got to sell them on you, your company, and say, hey, we are the guys that hire. You don't want the other quotes. You want to spend money with me? With me? Just me. So, we've got a bit of a mess because everything's coming down, so we've got to sweep and pick that up. So we'll just throw that in some bins. Up in here, we're going to knock down some birds' nests. There's no birds flying around, so it looks like they're all gone. But knock all that out, clean all that up, clean all the door up. So everybody's going to be happy when they come in. This wall's been hammered by birds. So just stuff that we got to do. So my offsider should be here in about 5 minutes, and we'll get set up and we'll get moving. Got to get in here. So I got to clean out these 4 little areas, and then clean all the concrete out, push everything down, push, and get it all down there. And then yeah, just like that. So we're going to be running 2 machines today. We can't run 2 machines up the top because we're not close enough to 2 taps. We got 1 tap over there, so we're going to start with that one, and then as I can drive down, I've got to get past those red bollards, and I've got to tap on that side of the building and tap on this side of the building down that back end, so I can double feed once I get down the back end, which is going to make everything easier. So I just need the length to get to these couple of spots. So I'll get to these spots and then I can drive down. So that's it. Let's get into it. So we've just gone live to show the backside of this building. So what we're doing is just rinsing it all off. We're shooting with Southeast Softwash long range shooter tip. So the 8-gallon model. We've got a smaller model there, which is theirs as well. That was for the 5-gallon. I'll put it on there for some reason. When I was using the 5.5, and it just come down this edge, and we wet everything, get it all nice and wet, then come back and shoot this nuts. Pretty much comes straight off the edges. A bit of persistence. Up the top there is a bit harder. A lot of water flow, get that flushing out. It's a really good result for something that hasn't been cleaned for 20 years. A lot of this will probably get better over the next couple of weeks with a couple of rains and drying out, and rain to knock off the rest of it. So you're never going to get it perfect because of how long it's been since between cleans. If you got cleaned every year, you'd probably be fucking you'd be laughing. You wouldn't have much to do. But that's what it is. So we come down here, we just give everything a good soaking. So we're probably rinsing 5 times as much as what we put on soap. We're diluting everything down to nothing. All these hedges in here getting dripped on. So we want to get a nice dousing water on them. Flood this roof, flood the top one up there. Just get heaps and heaps of water on. Got a little section down there, I'll just spray a little bit up there later. Just knock off that last little bit. But this building's coming up really nice, great result. Customers going to be happy. Clients are going to be happy. Just give this hedge a nice good soaking. These windows give them a good belt. Pretty much we've just got half of the car park down there to do, and the other half, the other back side of the building, which is the easiest side to do. I decided to do this one first because he was down there washing. So I'll go down there now and soak that up while he's washing in there. And, get it done. I'll give him back the 8 because he's going to want it. So he can keep working, keep making money. But yeah, that's that side there. I went live, so if you wanted to watch the live when it was dirty, so go back a week, you know, commercial Sunday wash. So go back a week and you'll see that posted up there as a live if you haven't watched it already. Alright guys, like I said yesterday, we're going to call this a half a day, and day and a half to finish this big complex. Not too bad, it's pretty good. Made some money, put some money in the bank. We are going to do some stuff for the family, probably clean up a little bit around the house because we've got a new car coming soon. So I have to clean up the garage because the wife will want to try and park the new car in there. So I better do that. It's probably more important than getting another job done for $300-400 is cleaning up the garage. So we're probably going to spend $400 on some shelving to put in the back shed to put all our chemicals up high. So we're probably going to do that. So we've done all the complex, we've done right through. Everything is nice and sweet. I really appreciate everybody watching my videos. You know, I hope I'm helping somebody out there. Put a comment down below if you want. Let me know if this has helped you. I might continue this series for another week or another 2 weeks. I might even continue it day in, day out until I leave to go for the States, which is the end of next month. So we'll see how we go. We're jam-packed full of work, so heaps of content coming through. That might help somebody starting or something. So catch us later, but this is my Sunday out. Just the end of a good day down here at Mooloolaba Bar, finishing the day. Trawler's going out for the night.